Well, after our chilly weekend, we're finally seeing some relief at the thermometer. Most of the area now climbing above freezing, a big difference from where we were yesterday. A lot of us already into the mid-30s, 36 in La Crosse, 34 right now in Eau Claire. So again, that'll do some good work and hopefully melting any additional slick spots still left out on the roadways. If we compare that to this time yesterday, we're seeing about a 15 to even close to 20-degree increase in temperatures. So again, much more mild compared to where we were over the weekend, and we're actually likely going to be climbing and staying above average through much of this week ahead, if not the entire week ahead. Right now, around 18 degrees warmer in La Crosse than we were this time yesterday, 17 degrees warmer in Eau Claire. As for high temperatures, we're likely going to be staying steady in the mid and upper 30s, both through the afternoon and into the evening, really not even dipping that cool as we go into the overnight. Most of us even staying above freezing as we wake up in the morning tomorrow. So overall, a very nice stretch of more comfortable temperatures as we head towards the rest of this week. Here's a look at our high temperature trend. Again, our average high keeps falling now as we get towards the end of December. Right now, our average high is actually below freezing at 31, but most of the week will be above freezing as we're spending multiple days in the upper 30s. Slowly climbing as we go throughout the rest of the week. Friday, even a chance to be seeing close to 40 degrees for portions of the area. So overall, everyone will be getting a good chance of this above average and above freezing warmth. Saturday, though, likely going to be our last above average day, and then we see temperatures dipping back down as we go into Sunday and into the rest of next week. What this means for our chance of a white Christmas, though, it's kind of lingering out there. If we take a look historically, really only small portions of the country have a good chance at seeing a white Christmas every single year. If we take a look, most of these pink colors are seeing at least a 50% chance or higher. If you look back at the years on record of the probability of at least having 1 inch of snow on the ground. So just enough to see a little bit of a white outside. Really the only portions of the country that even have that chance most of the time is the Mountain West, the upper Midwest for us, and the far Northeast. So really we're some of the lucky ones in the entire country. If we take a closer look at it, most of the area south of I-94, usually based on the year around a 60% chance that we'd see a white Christmas, 75% chance then if you go north of I-94, and even folks in far northern Wisconsin and northern Minnesota seeing a 90% chance that you'll have at least an inch of snow on the ground for Christmas. This year we started off with a very snowy start of the holiday season, being that we got that heavy snowfall after Thanksgiving and plenty more where that came from as we went throughout the entirety of December. This Christmas, though, it's looking a little skeptical, at least for folks south of I-94, because again, we have a slightly warm week ahead of us, so really just a slight chance that we'll still have an inch of snow on the ground for folks south of I-94, because we could see a nice warming trend continuing on. And then for a chance of fresh snowfall, it's looking very slim, because again, very small portions of time this week where we'll actually see temperatures dipping below freezing. So even though it's looking like we'll have a fairly dry week, if we do have any precipitation come through, it would likely be in the form of rain. So maybe a small chance that we could still have just a little bit of snow left on the ground by the time Christmas rolls around, but it'll likely be that dirty, muddy snow as a lot of it will be melting away. So I thought we had a good chance at the beginning of the month, but it's kind of dwindling now.
You know, a white Christmas would be pretty, but I can't complain about those 40s.
Yeah, a 40-degree Christmas day is pretty nice.
Definitely. All right, thank you, Nicole.